Be sorry, girl, you Fiji. They the sunny. You won't go where anybody take you. Shout out to the woman that raised you. Know you got a lot up on your plate, boo.
I'm kidding.
You out here trying to not make a mistake.
This is WasionKey, Mystery Girl Radio. I'm Mystery Girl.
I wasn't playing when he made baby girl. Love you better, trust I'll find a way to. Love you better, trust I'll find a way.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Fiji's lit.
That's my shit.
Fiji by WasionKey,
Hey.
who is, there he goes, is lit. And we're going to play another one after the interview. All right. I'm going to tell you what it is because it's a damn mystery. But I really liked that one. I really liked Fiji. Like,
I felt that.
I was feeling that vibe, yo.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I
I
was
just kept
out there.
picturing like white sand and blue water, just
Right.
chilling palm trees. It was just
right.
Guys, I was talking about a bottle of water. Let's not make it deeper than what it is.
a $4 bottle of
Oh,
water.
well, you sold the hell out of that bottle of water for me.
They need to endorse me. Fiji was good.
Yo, they do, right?
Yo,
Let them know. Call them out. Hey.
Dasani, no bad feelings.
So, if you were just tuning in, I'm Mystery Girl. You're listening to Shut Up and Listen. Co-host, The Bearded Enigma. Let them know who you are.
Hashtag hear the beard.
Hear the beard.
Hey.
Oh, let them know. And we have WasionKey here. Hi.
Hashtag was I. Oh, hi. Sorry.
Dude, yeah.
Trying to be cool.
I'm happy to have you here.
I'm
I
happy to be
really
here.
am. Thank you for joining us at this hour. Really appreciate it.
coming.
I know.
We made it.
We
Sad
made
Bridgeport
it.
love, yo.
Right,
Hey.
It
right.
really
I
is.
love having my my natives in here, man.
Your neighbors, your natives,
My natives, my neighbors, native neighbors.
and I'm
Yeah,
repping
all of
with
the
the
above.
Bridgeport hat.
Yo.
Right, he got the Bridgeport
hat is
hat on
fire.
too.
Shout out to Shenanigans at
Yeah, shout
Shenanigans.
out. There you go.
Go get your Bridgeport hat. I mean, she makes more than Bridgeport. She had like Hartford, Fairfield.
Nice.
My city hat. That's what they're calling them.
Oh no, I like it though.
Hey.
I dig it. So was I on key? I did a little reading up on you.
Oh no.
Oh no is right. You should be a little concerned here.
man.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't be too concerned, but be a little concerned. But was I on key? So I read a little bit. I found a little stuff out there on you, and I was like, was I on key? Like, that's an interesting name. I always ask people about their names. I have to. And I read, correct me if I'm wrong, that it's because your name derives from you always saying, was I on key? Is that true? Tell me about
Yeah.
this.
So there was on Key story.
Yes, I love this story. I want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth, though.
I'm not a horse. I'm kidding. I'll be a horse today.
Straight from the was I on key's mouth.
Hey,
There you go.
from the baby goat.
Right. There we go. There we go.
When I used to live in Colorado, I used to record with my boy JR, and like I was tone deaf. Like I still am a little bit, but you know, after I would get out like the booth, or after I would lay a line, I'd be like, "Yo, was I on key?" And you know, it came time to make like a Twitter name and stuff like that. And you know how sometimes you write stuff as you're saying it.
Yeah.
And I just kind of typed that, and I'm like, "Bitch, this look pretty cool. I'm gonna keep it."
Yo, the first time she mentioned you to me, which
yeah.
was like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, something like that. Like she's been on you for a while, and she was just like, "Was I on key?" And I looked at her, I was like, "What did you just say?"
Yeah.
And she's like,
Bitch, what you call me?
He was so confused.
I was like,
Huh?
wait, hold on. I think you said that wrong. She's like, was I on key? I was like, yo, there is a ring to that. I don't understand what's happening in my brain.
It sounds
because
good.
it doesn't like something about it. I was like, wait, that's not. Wait, what did you just say? And then,
Right.
And then again, I was like, yo, that is the catchiest. Something about it, yo. It just rings very well.
Man, I'm all
like
about the catchy names.
Yo,
And I got
love
a
it.
cool nickname out of it. People call me Wazzy.
Wazzy,
Wazzy,
right?
yo. I was like, yo,
Okay,
that's
I was
the
waiting
stuff.
for you to say, 'cause I don't like when people just call me by my
Sue?
nickname out of nowhere. I'm like, I don't know you like that, chill.
What's your
I
nickname?
mean, I love it.
But since you said it, now I'm going to call you Wazzy.
Go
There
for
you
it.
go.
All right. I
We're
mean, I
friends
just
now.
feel like there's a respect there. You can't just throw nicknames at me You don't know me like that, right?
Facts.
Am I right? Am I wrong?
Everybody
history
knows
girl.
me though.
Right.
With the internet and stuff.
Don't call me MG unless you know. No, I'm just kidding. Right. So yeah, I just thought that was an interesting story. And you're saying you're tone deaf? Like,
Yeah.
what? Okay, that's interesting to me because you sound great.
Thanks.
So
You know what I actually
I don't know if I
learned?
believe that, but
I wasn't really tone deaf. I was just scared to hit the notes that I knew I was supposed
Okay.
to.
I hear
so
you.
it would result in me just, singing the wrong keys. And that's why
Right.
it's just so easy for
you
me
were
to do
holding
that.
back.
Yeah,
You were-
basically.
Yeah.
Because all my life people told me you can't sing. So it's just like,
Damn.
yeah.
Yo, prove
those
and
people
look
now?
at you,
Where are those
right?
people
Look at me now, Dad.
Where are they at?
My dad never said that to me. My dad
They
loves me
must
and
not know.
supports me.
Plug.
Nah, but that's funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
that
it's a
is
big
so
theory,
funny.
man. Like when you hold back, it's hard to find that voice you really have.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it makes you sound bad. It really does. When you hold
Yeah.
back, you don't sound that great.
You gotta like let
Just
it all out,
fuck
let it
it.
all
Fuck
go, and then just man, throw
Open
caution
up.
to the wind out here.
I ain't no American Idol, but
Nah, man.
I make some nice songs.
Nah, you
sometimes.
got some
appreciate your
bangers,
voice,
man.
man.
You
I
got some
appreciate your
bangers.
voice,
Me
yeah.
too. And you switched it up like it was the one you did with Ray Mula. You switched up your voice, like you had the high,
Yeah.
and then you brought on
Honey,
low.
honey, wazzy, what they call me.
Right, and then
Yeah.
you brought it. I was like, oh, okay.
You know why I do
he's
that?
switching it
that
up.
range.
Yeah, let me know.
I started doing that because, like I said, I'm not really like a singer like that. I started off rapping, but like with that, it's like I noticed that I can hit the notes that I really want to hit without, I can stay on the keys that I want to stay on without hitting certain notes. I don't have to go falsetto. I could just do a deep little thing like this and it'll still work. So that's why I started doing it. And it just, people like it. They responded to it well. And I'm just like, well, fuck it. This is me now.
I like that change. I like
Yeah.
that switch up.
Everybody
so
says that.
Are you musically trained? Like did you lessons or anything like that, or just self-taught?
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm a writer, really. You know what I mean? And I just happen to, I'm a writer. At the
So
end of the
You
day.
started out doing poetry, right? I've read somewhere
I
that
started
you were like writing poetry?
everything.
Everything?
Poetry, like,
Okay.
just like short stories and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like I just love writing.
I know exactly what you mean. I'm there with you.
I don't write anymore though, which is the crazy
What?
part.
Why?
Yeah. Because it's
I mean,
just
you write your songs, no?
yeah, but not
Yeah.
really. Like I go in like
fine.
because I record at home.
Okay.
Everything. So it's right there in my face. So I'll say a bar, and then I'll give it like 2 seconds, and I'll say something else. And
Oh,
I'll
you
say
mean you don't
something. Yeah.
physically
I
like
don't-
it just
yeah.
comes right out of your head, out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, but you write stuff for other artists as well too, like
Absolutely.
OTS and then like other people, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
right.
I've written for Ray Quiet. I've written for a couple other people, Nick Cannon.
I saw you
yeah.
posted because I've been following you for a while on Instagram. I saw you posted a picture like you in the studio with Nick Cannon, and I was
Yep.
like, "What's he up to?
Bad things. Terrible.
What's he doing?"
Incredible things.
What's he
Nick
doing?
Cannon plug.
No, serious, plug that. But so you wrote a song for him?
Yeah, I wrote a song for him.
Nice,
Oh, that's super
nice.
dope.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening with that. So we keep
I was
in
gonna
touch.
say, all right. I
I
mean,
talked to him like the other day.
let me
Nice.
send it over. I mean, if it comes through, send it over, man.
Nah, he good.
Nah, man, he got.
I might keep that one.
Tell him I said what up. Tell him Mr. Chris said what up. What's up with this song?
Cannon Girl Radio, Cannon Girl.
But you were saying you went out to Colorado. I mean, like I said, I was reading up about you. I know you you bounced around a little bit, right? Like, were you born and raised in Connecticut, and then I know you left and came back. So tell me a little bit.
I was actually born in Haiti.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like I have a green card and everything. It's green.
All right. Is it actually green?
It's green.
Color of money.
They are
Right.
truly green.
That's what they wanted to know.
I've lived here, Bridgeport, basically like my whole life. I was like raised here.
Okay.
After high school, I went to Colorado I always say 4 years, but it really wasn't 4 years. It was probably more like 2.5 or 3. It felt like forever. And then I came back.
Okay. Is that the only place you
Lived?
like outside of Connecticut? And
I would say so. I traveled a lot though when I was down there because I was making like a lot of money. So, you know, Florida, Vegas, Cali.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did all the stops.
Yeah.
So
That
when
lit
you went
tour.
out to Colorado, were you doing? When did you start doing were you doing music out there before you left? When you got out there? When you came back? Like, what's the timeline here?
You know what? Shout out to Ray Mula, and I will always tell this story because
Okay.
that beautiful
love
motherfucker
stories.
got me into it.
There we go.
When I was in high school, probably like sophomore or junior year, like, you know, Ray has always been rapping. I've always been kind of singing a little bit. And I remember like we was just in the room working on a mixtape or something like that. You know, it was trash. You could probably still find it. And he was just like, he was the first person to ever say, yo, why don't you just like write a rap verse to this? And it's been over for y'all niggas ever since. Been killing
Let
y'all
'em
lyrically.
know.
That's when the gates flew open. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, the gates of hell, Pandora's box, whatever you want to call it. It just, you know what I mean? So, yeah, around like 2008, I've been doing this since. Oh, shit, that's like what? 10
That's
years?
crazy, right? When it hit
10
you,
years,
when
man.
it hit
It's
you,
been 10
isn't that?
years,
I
man.
know, right?
What have I been doing with my life? I need to go.
Where does cane come from, yeah?
So did you find that like being here doing music, going out there doing music, coming back here, was it different out there? The vibe, trying to do music out there?
Everybody in Colorado, they don't give a shit if
Because
you're.
they're high as fuck. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
When
No,
you're high as fuck,
no.
you don't give a shit about
Shout out to
nothing.
Colorado. They just
do
love.
it
They
right.
just want to support you. Like it's just
Nah,
they.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
They're like super
Really?
friendly, like yeah,
Super supportive.
They're
super
about
friendly.
it.
about everybody.
I had like a radio song on there called Shadow Girl, which was like top 10 on the #1 on the radio show down there for like a couple weeks. Me and my boy
Word.
JR. It was a terrible song.
Was it?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was.
you got #1. What you mean?
It was around the you're a jerk times.
I
You know what I
get
mean?
you,
So
I get
it
you.
didn't sound like that at all, but
But
that's probably why it was so popular. It was just really poppy, Justin Bieber type shit.
All right.
All right.
So-
I'm gonna go look that up.
You should. I mean,
Definitely gonna go
don't
look.
judge me.
I'm not gonna judge
After
you at
the
all.
fact.
I never judge because you know what? I look back at stuff. I've been saying. I would look back at something like, what the hell?
What the fuck was I on?
Was I yeah, exactly? What
I
was
wasn't
I
on
taking?
key.
I want
That's
whatever
what-
I was taking then.
That's your next name.
Right.
Wasn't out
It might be.
No, but
Patent pending.
that's dope. So it was definitely like a different kind of vibe out there for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is the kind of music like they supported your music?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like is there a switch in the genre that they support the
No, you know what? I can't say I was doing the same type of music I'm doing now, but I
Okay.
kind of was. I was like really like rapper, bars rapper. I would outbar any. I wanted to be a rapper.
Okay.
I'm telling you, like Mula, he took it out of me. He said, "No, nigga, you gonna rap." I said, "I ain't gonna rap then. I'm gonna rap."
That's
So
fun.
I was just barring people to death. Not people, the songs to death. I was doing a lot of R&B back then too, but it was just like, I think the switch came when I really started just putting myself in the songs as opposed to just writing just to write. Mm-hmm. And that's why earlier we were talking about Fiji and that first verse, I was just writing just to write. But the second verse, it was really me.
Yeah.
And the hook and stuff like that. So
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's really interesting. I want to talk about OTS a little bit.
Hey.
Ray Quiet, Ray Mula, and then you named a few other people that
Krillin
are
and
a part of-
Cliff.
right.
I don't know. I think Cliff goes by Scoops. I'm not sure.
Scoops. I like scoops.
It might be
makes me think of
Skeeps.
it makes me think of like scoops of
Ice cream.
Yeah,
Ice
right.
cream
See,
girl
he knew-
radio.
Yo, he knew. Right. Yo, just keep them coming. Keep
Hey.
them coming. You knew exactly where I was going with that.
I'm a
But
fat boy.
me too. I mean, fat girl. But so it stands for off the strength. Am I correct in that?
Off the Strength.
Okay.
And Only the Squad.
Only the squad. Okay, so
Yeah.
it has like. Oh, it's multiple meanings. Y'all getting deep in there.
We rappers, you know
Double
what I mean? It's
meanings
double
out there.
entendres up in
Right,
there.
I
Some
feel
all
you.
kinds
I
of
feel
stuff.
you. Get them, let them know.
You know?
Let them know.
Basically, that name came from like, let's say like you need like a fucking favor or some shit like that. Like I got something I could do it for you. I just do it for you off the strength of just doing it. Like it's just
Got
like
you.
like quiet, yo. you haven't released something in a while. I got a song, like, I've been writing it. I ain't gonna sing it. You need that shit off the strength. Like, what's good? Or like, Moolah, I need to ride somewhere. Like, what's good? Come pick me up. Off the strength, nigga. I ain't paying you shit.
Say Uber.
Nah, I like that. I like that. When did you decide to? When did you become part of this collective, and like why?
I mean, I don't even think the collective has a date that we can say that.
Because you were saying Ray Moolah like got you into rapping and stuff. So y'all been rocking with each other before there was a name for it.
We have an 8th grade picture together.
Oh,
like, that's my boy.
Yo, that's.
I was ugly. He was skinny. Might use it as an album cover one day.
But that's like boys for life.
Yeah,
though.
facts.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I mean, 2015 is when we met Quiet.
Okay.
And we got like we clicked with Quiet like instantly, and it was just like we just were inseparable, and we just recruited more people into our little gang, and we just all did music. So it's just
I'm all about the team, man.
Hey,
like you move better as a team, right?
Gotta
Am I
put
right?
the squad on.
Right,
Yep.
right. And so is Ray Quiet also from Bridgeport? I know Moolah's from Bridgeport.
Right, yeah. I think Quiet is from
everybody?
Bridgeport.
BPT.
Hey.
Hey. Finger guns.
203.
Bang, bang.
No
Put 'em
guns.
Put 'em down.
Okay.
Gun
Holstering
Girl
the finger
Radio.
guns. Yo, I'm so loving these nicknames, yo. I'm so about it right now. I want to talk about you and social media because you're hilarious,
that game
yo.
is tight right
I'm
now.
sorry, but that
Social
man,
media
you
on
put
fleek.
we were before we came on air, we were talking about that video, and you said it was Fiji.
Yeah.
You posted a video on Instagram of you spitting Fiji, but fire was coming out of your
Actual footage of me recording a song.
Right.
That's how it looks.
Right. Yo, that
mystery girl.
Man, I saw that shit.
That was not edited.
Crying.
Not
that
at
was
all.
not edited.
It
There was
wasn't
literal
edited.
fire coming out of his mouth.
That was real fire.
Yo, it was
that
real
was.
fire.
That was.
You're hilarious
Thank
on
you.
social media. People really respond to it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I see why. It's really funny. It's genuine. You could tell you're just on there. You're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like you're just you. You're you.
I give fuck sometimes.
I mean, you don't
if she's paying. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But people really respond to it. You have a good following, and people like what you're doing on there. Tell me about that. Like, have you always just been like, whatever, I'm just gonna do silly shit and be me?
You know what? I wouldn't say I have social anxiety, but I don't know how to talk to people.
Introvert,
sometimes.
like,
I'm very much an introvert, and it's weird because it's like when people come up to you that recognize you, and I kind of got to switch gears. Like, I'm the type of person, I'll sit like in the back of the bus just listening to music and just like, you know what I mean? But people want to talk to you and stuff like that, and I'm not used to that because as a kid, like, I was a big fat stinky kid, and I always used to get teased, so I had to kind of learn how to be. I don't think I learned how to be funny, but I just, like, you got to joke it off.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, what you say to me?
Right.
All right, you about to get this wood. Fire out the
That
mouth.
humor,
real quick.
though. No,
So it's just, it's me. Like, I really can sit here and make probably anyone laugh without trying.
So have you thought of like kind of expanding into that?
Right.
Like comedy?
Yeah,
I mean,
like posting like YouTube videos or something. Yeah, man.
you know what? People tell me I should, but I just...
I honestly believe you should, man.
I
mean, do you?
I'm
do
tunnel
Right.
vision right now. Like,
Yeah.
with
the music. The music.
And it's like when I perform, it's just like it's an icebreaker to just... I don't think of the jokes I'm gonna tell, but I say funny shit. It just I can't stop.
Yeah.
So like I incorporate that into it too. So when you go back and follow me, you're like, this nigga really got jokes. So you know what I mean. So
it's just like people can see your personality along with the music.
It works,
and it really does work.
You got to be yourself.
Yeah. People can see that genuine. I mean, we've talked about this like numerous times on the show.
Spot that shit
people can see that the fake shit from a mile away, and they can see when you're genuine, and that's why I understand like when people respond to like that. People respond to it because it's real. They know it's real. It's genuine. You're not
really.
trying
I'm a
to,
jerk,
like...
but people just think I'm telling jokes sometimes.
Doubt
Works in my favor.
Speaking of like social media and all that stuff, one of your songs on SoundCloud has like what, over a million plays or something?
It probably has 1.5 million now.
Okay, that's super dope. And I mean, I think that's super dope.
Yeah.
Which one?
It's
is
Nobody.
that? Nobody. Okay, I thought it was Nobody. I didn't want to get it wrong. I like that one. And then I know LMAO.
Yeah.
Went
That's
pretty big
my
too.
shit.
Right. I like both of those.
That's my shit.
Those are both my jams.
I kind of
so.
cheated on LMAO and used the Nobody hook too. It ain't me, and it ain't you, but I bet it's me. You know,
It's fine.
It's my verse.
It's
I can do whatever I want with it.
Exactly.
Fuck you want.
It's your song, and you can do what you want.
That's right.
Do what
you
you want. But yeah, I just think, I mean, the feedback and the response is really good. On not SoundCloud, Spotify.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of plays on there as well.
So you see it's real.
I see it's
You
real.
know, people like
I know
to-
you ain't playing around. I know
People
it's not
like
that.
to throw around, oh, you paid for that.
No.
Bitch,
No.
go look at my Spotify
No,
numbers,
no,
you
no,
whole
no,
ass.
because you
I
can't
was-
pay for Spotify.
Nah, you
bro.
really can't.
No, you really
I
can't.
tried. You can't.
No, so I checked you out, man. I told you I was
Hey.
all up in your business.
Mystery girl.
And I was like, nah, he's for real. He's for real. People listening to it. I mean, I come across you on the internet and all that stuff, and people are listening to you. You posted a video. You did a show. I don't remember where it was, but you posted a video. Everybody there was singing the lyrics. Lotus. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody
the OTS show.
Yep.
they
That's
were
what we
singing
did.
the
That was like a month
lyrics
ago,
to
right?
your
Something like
song, so they rock with you, man.
I was
The
drunk
whole crew.
Yeah. It looked
I mean,
like
it's only right if
the
you are.
whole bar was lit. Yeah.
They were only singing it because you would have forgot the words. Just y'all got this. All right, cool.
Right.
Let's do it. Yeah.
That's the go-to right there. Oh shit.
No, but people rock with you.
I'm
people
glad
definitely
to.
rock with you. So, and I'm proud. I'm proud because you're from BPT. So it's definitely
One of
like
us. One of us. One of
Right.
us.
Yes.
So wait, was there ever like a moment where you're like weren't sure this is what you were doing, or was it something you always knew?
What, music?
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what? Like, I have a song called Flawed that I came out with like beginning of 2015. That really just says, like, you know how my family members always used to ask me, what am I doing with my life? When am I going to school? Needless to say, I hardly get those questions anymore, which
Yes.
I'm very happy about. But, you know, here and there, like sometimes when I'm at home, I'm having a bad day, haven't made music in a while, I'm just like, nigga, do you really want to do this? And I look in the mirror and say, shut the fuck up, make some.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
Have that
Go write
conversation
about
with
it.
yourself.
Yeah.
Go write
Right.
about
Go
it.
write about it.
That's a good one. There's a tip for people out there.
Yeah,
you
you
go.
bitch
Not sure.
ass niggas. Go write about the shit.
Go write about it.
If you ain't
Stop writing
sure, go
about me.
write about it.
I go through shit too, motherfucker.
Yeah, man, it's therapy. It's
you
therapy.
go.
It really
Very
is therapy.
therapeutic.
Who are your influences? What kind of music were you influenced by? Who were you influenced by?
Lauryn Hill, my baby.
Oh, I love Lauryn Hill.
I just want to let you know that you're
You just saw
amazing.
Lauryn Hill, didn't you?
I did, man.
did?
I went to
jealous.
Soundset in Minnesota
I'm
over the
jealous.
summer, man. Like her like sweat was dripping down on me.
Ooh, did you save the clothes? Can I
Nah.
buy them off you? I'm
I do.
kidding.
You can. I'll sell them on eBay,
kidding.
but like you can have the first bid. You feel me? Like I got you.
I got you.
But yeah, no, I love Lauryn Hill. Okay, so who else?
Prince. As far as rapping wise, like currently J. Cole. I've always
J.
liked
Cole,
Cole. Of course,
right.
Drake. You can't hear me and not hear the strong Drake influence in my music.
Right.
You know, Moolah. We
Okay, you gotta shout out your boy.
we bounce bars off of each
For
other all the
sure.
time.
You gotta have that like interaction with someone who's
That
doing
you really
it.
fuck with.
Yeah. You gotta like that. Yeah, man. That back and forth. You need that wall to bounce.
We never write in the same room.
You don't.
No, we just steal each other's lines from each other's songs. Just works that way.
Fine, whatever. You gotta help each other out. Okay, so who's on your playlist right now? Who are you listening to? Who are you bumping right now?
I got Baka Not Nice, and I live up to my name.
Let 'em know.
I have the 2 Chainz album
Okay.
on here. A lot of Me, Day 26,
Okay.
because I just recently had to listen to them again. Party Next Door, of course.
Of course. It's a
And
must.
Cardi B said, "Little bitch, you can't fuck with me
If you wanted to." Hey.
Let's not say too much of it. Don't want to get hit with a lawsuit.
Oh man, yo, I'm about to start knocking equipment over in here. Don't get me hyped, yo.
Leave that lamp alone. It's nice.
Don't get me hyped. But do you ever, speaking, because you were talking about your old stuff a little while ago.
Yeah.
Do you ever listen back to your old stuff just to see like how far you've come, or you know what I mean? Like
they'll come up.
Okay.
And
or do you try to avoid it?
No, I definitely don't try to avoid them.
Okay.
Because they kind of take you back to that place
Right.
that you were when you wrote them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And me and Moo listen to our old stuff and laugh all the time. Like, nigga, that shit was fire though. You heard what I said?
Right.
Penguins like languins. You know what I mean? So it's fun. It's fun to listen to.
And see the growth. Yeah. It's like a learning experience. See the growth. You kind of can laugh at it.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Wazzy before Wazzy.
Right.
Yeah.
The Bearded Enigma was actually asking you, so I think this is an interesting question to ask on air. If you like hearing the sound of your own voice.
No.
When your songs come on and stuff.
When my songs come on, it depends on like the song. If like I'm like a song like Castles, I could listen to with anybody in the room. I don't care because I just know that song is just, I love that song.
Right.
But like a Fiji, you'll see me kind of squirming. Like, are they gonna catch that part?
Yeah.
Wasn't really the way I wanted it. You know what I mean?
You're very self-critical of your music.
I think a lot of artists are.
Yeah, I agree too. And I mean, the funny thing is, you'll be self-critical, and then people won't even catch any of the stuff that you're worried about.
I love the song,
right?
But you're an idiot.
Right. This is literally what it is. But you were saying to him, something about your speaking voice.
Yeah.
Right.
I hate my speaking
what were you
voice.
saying? You like your speaking voice, or you don't like your
can't
speaking
stand-
voice?
You see how I'm talking like this? You know what I mean?
Bring it
Trying
down.
to sound
Bring it
all
up.
sexy. Y'all catching the bass. But sometimes I get excited and I just start talking like this, and it's just like, nigga, what the fuck was you doing talking like that?
Oh, man.
Be a man. So
That's
it just
hilarious.
gets like that sometimes.
It
You know?
happens, man. You switch up your voice too. Like I realize if I'm on the phone and I'm like talking, to someone I don't really know about some business, my voice gets real high, like hi.
Yeah.
And then if I'm it's like
Oh, what up, nigga?
right. You're with your people's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really funny because I'll listen to my interviews and I'm like, so someone like, but so let's throw all your socials and all that stuff so people could see fire coming out of your mouth.
You know what? Everything is at Was I On Key. Like
Was I On Key? Nice and
You didn't have
simple.
trouble getting that one. Nobody
had it.
Nobody had it. It's
Nobody
unique.
had
It's
it.
different. Right.
That's a
Good.
brand right there.
I was
That
like,
is.
you better not have it.
Right. Like
So that's WASIONKEY.
bam.
Yeah.
Boom. Follow
Do you
them.
still ask that?
What was I?
Was I in key? Yeah.
No,
Do you?
I
still
record
ask that?
myself, so it's just like
Oh,
no.
Oh, you don't have no one to ask. You'd look in the mirror and ask yourself.
I do. Bitch, was that right? But I can't put that as my name. Kids can't say it.
All right. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
You heard that new song from Bitch, was that right? Nah, my dad doesn't let me listen to it.
Oh man, that's hilarious. So is there anything before we go? Is there anything that you would like the people to know about you? That you need
I love the color purple, not the movie, but the color.
Boom.
about
Purple's
the
a
movie,
good
though?
color. Right.
I did like the movie too. I just saw that movie.
Right, because you said not the movie, so I was like,
Yeah.
does that mean he doesn't?
No, I just saw
You
that
were just
movie.
saying.
Fell
What do
in
you
love
mean? You
with
like
Oprah.
just saw that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't grow up on stuff like that.
Interesting.
I grew up watching like Power Rangers and shit.
Oh, I
Me
love
too.
Power Rangers though. Power Rangers is lit.
Hey.
Hey.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers.
Did you see the new movie?
No, I didn't.
No, of course you didn't.
No.
Whatever.
Did you?
I like Power Rangers, she says.
But guys, I do. But the new stuff is,
What?
some of it's hit, some of it's miss,
A lot
man.
of CGI.
I haven't
You know
been
what?
to the
I
movies
liked
in a
it.
while. You liked it?
I thought it was very interesting.
All right, I'm going to
I
go
saw
see it
something
then on your
like-
recommendation. I'm
It
going
was
to go
like
watch
a year
it.
ago. I saw something on Facebook or like somewhere on the internet where they like did a dark take on the Power Rangers. That shit was lit.
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was sick. And I was like, please, somebody needs to make this.
Oh, really?
You know, somebody in Japan made that shit, but
They
didn't
almost
do it.
got sued for that shit.
Yeah, I know, but
Word.
it was worth it. It was worth it. Yo.
Niggas was dying.
That shit was dark as fuck.
I love
blood.
dark shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
you
Take
hear
everything,
you hear
remake
how
it,
the nursery rhymes are like are dark as fuck, and
Hell
they
yeah,
switched
them
them
shits is
around
dark.
to
the
like
originals.
yeah.
Well,
So
yeah.
I'm with that shit. I'm twisted, so I'm cool.
Ring around the rosy,
cool with it.
pocket full of posies, ashes, we all fall down. Why are we all dying from ashes? Is this a volcano, bitch? What's going on?
Oh, shit.
Y'all
know what
got
I mean?
incinerated. These bars out here.
They got little kids singing that shit.
Man. Right.
But I can't call myself bitch. Was I right?
Right. Like petition. We need to have a petition. What was it? Switch was I key. The bitch was I right.
Bitch was I right.
Everybody
And the Grammy goes to bitch was I right?
I was. I was.
Boom. No, but it's been great having you. We've been having a good time. We've been having a good time.
Hey.
And now I'm gonna play
Castles.
Castles.
Hey.
Is that how you say it? Castles?
It's castles.
It's castles. But
The S is silent.
you know, for those of you listening, this is Mystery Girl. You've been tuned in to Shut Up and Listen. I have the bearded enigma, my co-host here, and special guest Was I on Key? And yes, he is on key.
Yes, I was, bitches.
Bitches. Thank you. All right, and I'm here until 2, so let's rock with it. We got Castles by Was I on Key right now, actually.
We were supposed to build castles in the sky. But I did you wrong, left you right. They're like an asshole, girl. I know it won't change in one night. I need to change your mind. I need to change your mind. Oh. I don't want to discuss this through the phone. Please don't make me show up at your home. I know sometimes you are not.